Hello and welcome to Henry's Hideout, my backyard tiki bar. Today we make a Don the Beachcomber classic, his original rum barrel, and we're gonna put it in a very special mug. You know, everybody thinks it's called the rum barrel because it goes in one of these. I think I found out the real reason it's called the rum barrel. Could be the fact that I could have used a literal barrel to get all of this stuff out here. This in front of me is what you need for this one cocktail. This recipe comes to us from Beach Bum Berry's Grog Log, and it is the original, the very first, the creator of all rum barrels. Let's get into it. For today's cocktail, you're gonna need
1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice, one ounce of freshly squeezed orange juice, another full ounce of freshly squeezed grapefruit juice, white grapefruit if you have it. I could only get red grapefruit today. Another full ounce of pineapple juice. If you can fresh squeeze it, that would be preferred. 1 ounce of 1-to-1 honey mix, that is 1 part honey, 1 part water. A teaspoon of velvet falernum, a teaspoon of allspice dram, 6 drops of Pernod or absinthe, 6 drops of saline solution, just a touch of Rio Grenadine, 1 dash of Angostura bitters. Now for the rums, 1 ounce of white Puerto Rican rum, 1 ounce of gold Jamaican rum. I'm choosing to split Hamilton Jamaican Pot Still Black and Denizen Merchant Reserve here. And finally, 2 full ounces of a full flavored Demerara rum. Transfer the cocktail into your shaker tin. Fill with pebble ice. Block it up. And shake it up. Pour the cocktail into your finest rum barrel. Fill with pebble ice. Garnish with your biggest bushel of mint. A swizzle stick from your favorite tiki bar, and 2 cocktail straws.
And so, from Don the Beachcomber, 1943, here is his original rum barrel. Whoa! Instantly punched in the face with 2 ounces of brown sugar Demerara rum, and unfortunately, in my book, pineapple. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of pineapple in my drinks, just because I feel like it takes over so much. And you saw the mountain of stuff we put in this drink. That 1 ounce of pineapple, I am getting that hard right now. Now, I'm just waiting for some of this ice to melt, because once that happens, then all of the subtle spices that we put into this drink are gonna start coming out. Okay, here comes the grapefruit. Getting that bitter bite at the end from the grapefruit, and of course the punchy acidity from the lime and the pineapple. Pineapple's acidic too, so that kind of blends for me on my palate. Not necessarily getting a super orangey flavor. I also think orange juice and pineapple juice can tend to blend in some cases for me. I'm not a professional rum cocktail sommelier, so some of the fruit flavors blend for me into just a fruity flavor, right? Pineapple, for some reason, is very distinct to me, and sometimes it makes a cocktail worse, I feel. Not saying that's happening here, but It's just what has tended to happen at, you know, at some points in my cocktail journey. My initial thought is the 1 ounce of honey syrup and the 1 ounce of pineapple make this thing really sweet. And the fact that the main rum in this is the Demerara rum, which I thought was interesting. 2 ounces of Demerara rum, only 1 ounce of Jamaican rum. You saw I did that blend there, but that should add still a little bit of funk. I used a little bit of Hamilton Pot Still Black, which is like really funky. That's probably my favorite Jamaican pot still rum. But really, that kind of brown sugar feel taste is really up in my grill right now, along with the pineapple. That was my first sip where I started to taste a little bit of the Dawn signature spices. Like, when I think of Dawn cocktails, I think of allspice dram mixing with Pernod, mixing with Angostura bitters. Those three things together, whenever I drink a cocktail like that, I'm just like, oh yeah, that tastes like Dawn, you know? Well, I didn't know what the man tasted like, but that's what his drinks taste like, oh my gosh. And now I'm starting to get that. So that's kind of my proof, my evidence that Dawn definitely created this in 1943. It makes me wonder who he was handing this off to, you know? Was he handing this thing off to the seasoned alcoholic? Or was he handing this off to more the Marilyn Monroes? You know, someone who likes a really sweet drink. Guys can like sweet drinks too, don't get me twisted, but I'm just picturing back in that time, who would he have handed this to? Because it is definitely sweet. My honey syrup is 1-to-1 as well, so it's not like I put, you know, a rich honey syrup. This reminds me a tiny bit of a zombie because I get the grapefruit and I also get a little touch of that pomegranate from the grenadine and also the Angostura bitters and the Puerto Rican rum, honestly. There's a lot of, you know, zombie things going on in this one. Overall, gonna be honest, not my favorite rum barrel. Some of my favorite rum barrels have a lot less ingredients and they're a little bit more like passion fruit based, but most importantly, they are like heavily rum forward. This one, I feel like there's so much sweetness in it that the rums kind of pull back a little bit. Also, I like my full flavored Jamaican rums as the main star of the show in a rum barrel, not Demerara with, you know, a Puerto Rican white and like a touch of Jamaican. This is definitely different than what I'm used to for a rum barrel, so I'm glad I tried it. But is it a rum barrel that I would make for myself again and again? I don't think so. Now, if you have the barrel load of ingredients that it takes to make this thing, and you've never tried this, and you like Tiki history and the cocktails and all that, give it a try, for sure. It's worth a try, it's not terrible. And this might be your favorite rum barrel because I think it might be the most palatable of all the ones that I've had for, you know, someone who doesn't want like a kick in the face of rum. But if I'm gonna go through the trouble of making a rum barrel, I wanna get kicked in the face. How cool is this mug, by the way? Dawn Beach 2017 from the Huntington Beach event mug. That's so cool. I wish I could have been there, but I was only, what, 18 years old in 2017? And 2017 was already almost 10 years ago. Comment down below if you're a real Tiki head and you went to this event. Also, just a quick poll. If, perchance, me and my fiance went to Las Vegas, would you want to see a video where I go to all my favorite Tiki bars out there and order my favorite drinks from their menus and kind of give you a little bit of a review of those? I'm wondering if I should branch the channel out a little bit more towards, you know, things like that, going out into the real world, or if I should just keep it right here in my backyard. Would you watch that? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, thank you for watching my last video. That video was so successful out of nowhere, the Garden of Funk. I've always gotten really great like ratios from you guys on this channel, so I really do appreciate that. Thanks so much for liking, and I've never been like, oh, please like the video, please comment, please subscribe. I don't say that kind of stuff because I just feel like it's exhausting. I don't know, I just wanted to keep things organic on this channel, and I just feel super blessed that you guys keep coming back and you like the videos and you comment, and I enjoy having conversations with you down in the comments below. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go out and make yourself the 1943 Dawn Rum Barrel. Aloha. Cheers.